Yo, y'all, welcome to the Trapkast Hip-Hop Culture Podcast, where we give you all the information you need about the hip-hop culture, from fashion to music,
Facts.
to politics.
Bigger facts.
Shit. This is the place you should be when you want to know about the hip-hop culture. If you're a junkie in hip-hop culture,
Facts.
this is where you should be.
Facts.
You know, I'm your boy, Ferg Moving Weight, and I got my peoples here, the co-host with me tonight.
Chill.
I got the boy, K. Dilly, my player partner. What's
All
up,
day.
boy?
You know what I mean? Just chilling over here, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying this rainy weather.
I
But
know,
it's
right?
all good out here.
Yo, bruh. You know, and then we got the beautiful, our peoples,
Hey.
the pleasure principal,
Oh,
Janet Jackson herself,
I'm telling you, got that pleasure principle.
Lady
vibe.
Boombox, Lashia in the
Hey.
building. Yo,
Yeah.
man, Lashia, did you hear that dude who was trying to holler at you in our comments on YouTube?
No.
Oh,
He
she
said, "Who the
just
girl?
shot-
Who the girl with the pretty eyes?"
Stop it.
And I was like, "That's Lashia. You subscribe, you might get a date.
Don't be using me.
You might subscribe. You might get a date." Yup. So look, y'all, man, it's good to see y'all.
Good to see you too.
I mean, I'm happy to have y'all. I'm glad we together, man.
Me too.
We
You
are
know what I
family.
mean? I always gotta have my player partner next to me once a week. You know what I mean? Just to make sure I'm good.
All day.
I'm good out here. You know what I mean? Been
We
rocking
rock.
with me since the beginning.
Oh,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Not
Since-
the
burning
beginning,
CDs.
beginning.
Since it's burning
CDs.
since burning CDs.
Bird
like-
seas.
Since
Yes,
like
sir.
the birthday bash, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
Okay.
Like
man.
I mean,
The-
we done done everything, man.
The
Lashia.
Chronicles of your boy.
Yep.
Like it's a movie, man.
We got,
Like
we
a
got a lot
movie.
of chronicles
Life
out here,
is
man.
a movie out here in these streets.
So
Really.
look, man, we giving the people a little bit of something today, some so fresh and so clean type talk today.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We're gonna definitely get into like all the fashion shit, like all the shit like we think was dope, like now and back in the day. We're gonna get into some of the Travis Scott McDonald's situation he got going on. We're gonna talk a little bit about Drake too, you know what I
Okay.
mean? And then we're gonna talk about the Queens.
Not that Snickers.
the-
Not that. Your boy.
Exactly. And then we're gonna talk about the Queens, Rihanna and Beyonce, just a little bit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's kick it off, y'all. Let's kick it off.
It's cracking.
This is my first question I got for y'all, man.
Bust
What does being fresh
it.
mean to you today, 2020? What does it mean to you?
Is it silence? Is it on me?
Yeah, you can
It's
go
on
ahead,
you.
KD. I don't care who go. Go ahead. Tell them, player partner.
Play it.
Tell them, powder.
Tell the pilot.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it low key, but being fresh is just about being unique. You know,
Yeah.
being something that's a new, expressing your new ideas through clothing, fashion. You know how you dress. You know how you wear your hair. It's a lot of nuances going on today. In style on the man side and on the female side, guys doing a lot of stuff that was not traditionally a guy thing these days.
Yep.
And women kind of like, it's like we kind of merging, which is weird,
You're right.
With the, how we wearing our clothes tight, guys got man bags and, units on their head. And
The unit
The
is crazy.
unit is a real thing out here in this world.
Crazy. They got
Unit
unit
beards.
dreads and shit.
Yeah, and we done went back to the bling bling low key. Everybody wearing bling bling again. It used to be everybody just be kind of like low key with it, but now we
Mhm.
back on diamonds.
Got you.
And
Shoot. What about you, Lashia?
Well, I feel like the people who I would think like that got kind of swagger, like most of them that really fresh, they fresh in their attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's more about, I would think it's more about your attitude than to be more about what you wear, because you can wear like dope stuff and they like, he is a daggone fool. Like to the point, well, I love Kanye, but I mean, whatever Kanye put on, they still gonna be like that. He out his mind, shout he out his mind. He ain't college dropout right now.
Mm, I hear you, bro. I hear you on that. Let me see. For myself, to right now, what fresh means to me is a pair of slides,
yes.
some sweatpants,
Mm.
and a t-shirt that might have a stain on it from drinking Kool-Aid
Really?
in the morning, and my beard not lined up, You know what I mean? My shit growing, like my shit all over the place.
Overgrown.
Look, I ain't gotta go. No, it's COVID.
I mean, you put it like that.
It's COVID. I ain't gotta go nowhere, bro. I be in the meetings. I be in the like Zooms, just like I could be in my underwear. I could literally have my balls hanging out.
Not
and
the
no one care. Like I've been in my underwear in a Zoom meeting.
Oh no.
I just got the shirt on. I just got the t-shirt on, right? You know what I mean? Got the hat. Got the underwear on, man. I just woke up. Like I just
letting it
I
happen.
almost forgot the meeting was happening.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. So to me, like in 2020, being fresh is meaning a little bit more now that we're kind of in a longer road to COVID now. You know, we kind of open it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm going to places a little bit more. So I'm in my normal freshness, you know what I mean? I like the like joggers sometimes, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I ain't wear jeans in like since COVID.
Well, what them socks do?
The socks, you know what I mean? A lot of times I just have like, you know what I mean? All right, so if I'm in my like SB skateboarder type shit bag, I got my socks pulled up.
Okay.
I may have the Forces on. You know what I mean? I may have the Air Max 90s big label.
Oh, okay.
The 90s on
you know what
the
I mean?
90s.
And so, you know what I mean? I'm rocking it like that. And so, you know, if I'm having the Forces on, you know what I mean? I have the socks that you can't see. You can't see them up.
The booty socks.
And, you know, if I'm having the shorts on, I'm pulling them joints up. Got the Nike socks. Big man stretching the check all the way out here. And shit. You know what I mean?
Stretch.
But I'm still fresh, Lachie. I'm still fresh.
Hey.
So look, like you know, COVID did kind of change our fashion a little bit. You got to the point where I'm like, yo, why the fuck? I used to get my haircut every week. Every single damn week.
You ballin'.
You know how much? That's a lot of money. When I was back in the day, when I was a kid, I maybe get my haircut once a month.
Okay, well, how much does it cost for a dude to get his haircut?
It ranges.
It ranges.
It ranges?
For a beard, like I got a beard.
Okay.
So it's about $30 to $35 for me. Yeah.
I know you're not complaining over $35. Like when guys
but it used to be $15.
Yeah.
Like we talk about like back in the day.
Definitely went up.
Yeah, it went.
That's a whole show.
I mean, but imagine what we have to go through.
But y'all don't have to go. Y'all don't have to go as often.
Y'all natural, right?
Well, not all of us are natural now. I mean, I've been natural since 2011. It's been a long time, but I mean, just think about girls who get sew-ins, get weaves, get that, and then to get your natural hair done, you better.
What's the price? Drop some numbers.
About $250 to $300 because you gotta
for braids.
Braids might be $100, $150 unless you got somebody you know.
Redone?
Okay, I'll put it this way: every 2 weeks, maybe.
2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Okay, if you really need to wash it, because those natural hair products leave a lot of stuff inside of your hair. Like you really want to make sure. That's why they do co-washes, and girls who do their natural hair, it's like you really gotta comb this bad boy out and take care of it.
Natural.
No, it is natural. But in order, you gotta take care of your natural hair. Because when you get a weave, they braid your hair down and put the weave on top. So your natural hair is kind of cool.
Right.
You know, but if you want to take care of your natural hair, you can't be putting everything on it.
So
Wake up,
$200 a week.
Half your hair be gone.
Every 2 weeks?
That's the tab.
Every 2 weeks is $250 to $300. I would say if you go to somebody that really
there's no
hydration, trim.
Hydration.
Yo, look,
your hair get dehydrated.
Hold
on. Split ends.
There is no way.
Color. Don't get no color.
Unless every woman in America has an OnlyFans. There is no way a woman can afford that.
Yeah,
I mean, some people may wash their own hair and go, but nowadays, some stylists want you to come washed. You like, well, dang, I thought I paid you to wash my hair, you know, but you know, I
still, all right. Well,
I
that's a lot too. But my $35 is a lot too. Every week.
I get it.
You know what I mean? That's $100. That's a bill.
Y'all just need to stick to y'all need to get y'all a little low fade.
A low fade. My head too big for a low fade.
Look, you can go
I'm
$35.
Humble about the head size.
Yo, for $35, you could probably kill like a low fade on it, like a 80s like shape up in
Amber Rose.
I mean, don't get once you learn how to do your hair yourself, you're fine, you know. But every once in a while, you want to go to a stylist and actually get your hair done for real. Man, it's gonna cost.
For $200.
Ladies in the comments, tell us what y'all
I know. Please, ladies, back me up. Y'all back me up. Y'all know how much it costs to get your natural hair done.
Do I want J's or my hair?
Don't let it be a lace front.
Do I want a home or my hair done? Like,
I need gas or get my hair done.
Do I want food or my that is
do you want food? It costs a grip.
Damn, that's. But like I said,
fuck
well,
it.
y'all
I'll just give me a
y'all
helmet.
fucking up. Y'all need to not do that because I don't. Yeah, y'all need to stop. Y'all gotta do your own hair, man. If it ain't on point like you wanted to, it's okay.
So the tab is $200 for natural. Is that the same for?
It's probably more.
Stuff?
You want to know how much it probably costs for a girl
Run
to get
it.
a good wig?
I need to
Okay,
know.
Cardi B, when she get her hair done and get them wigs and lace fronts, that's probably like almost $1,000, $2,000.
Let's talk about the average woman.
The average woman. Okay,
The one that's
if
walking
I
these
go
streets,
right
A woman
now,
that's working in a retail store.
okay, if I go right now and I get a sew in, maybe if I come with my hair already washed, it might be still $200.
Okay.
$300.
And then you can kind of see. Look, I'm cool with the $200.
Don't forget your hair. You got to buy your hair too, and then don't get it cheap because that junk will mat up on you in the middle.
Yeah. Look, I'm cool with the $200 for a wig because you get a lot of reuse out of that.
If it's good hair,
I know something. You got to get.
better invest in that hair.
Then a good natural hair wig.
Yeah.
A decent natural hair wig.
Yeah.
Gets a lot of good reuse out of it.
I don't know.
I'm
I'm
cool.
kind of rough on them wigs.
I'm
I'm
cool.
Damn.
Nigga, you smash with the wig on there. That wig ain't lasting.
Well, is it Kevin
Yeah.
proof?
If
Is it Kevin proof?
if that shit is lasting, then that shit is probably glued to her real hair too.
Yeah,
That
be
shit coming
gentle,
out.
Sheldon. Don't pull the scalp out.
Look, I just helped my chick pay $200 for that wig. I'm gonna be delicate. I'm gonna be like, oh shit!
I'm gonna have to give
I ain't gonna tell. I just do the hips. I just do the hips.
There
you go.
Stop.
The hips better anyway.
I did.
I'm gonna do the hips. I ain't touching that $200 hair I just spent. Oh, that $1,500. Nah, I ain't doing it.
Right.
Yo,
gotta hit the block.
Look,
that.
I'm sympathetic with you ladies. Man, that's a lot of money to be paying.
It is.
But I still think my $35 a week was crazy. But to get back to my point,
Yes, sorry about
like
that.
I'm like, did I really need that shit? Like I'm like, did I really need to be getting a haircut every week?
Yes.
Man, I mean,
it's your presentation. You know,
it is.
I mean,
but
yeah.
like a lot of times, like I don't go to the clubs as much like I used to. I wasn't going out like that. I'm like, damn. Like I'm just, it's just a waste of money. It felt like to me. Now I'm getting my haircut like every other week because of the pandemic. I'm like, man.
But
I'm
you
cool
just
with
fly
this.
though. Like if you look good, you just look good. That was just your brand.
you
That's
can make
who
the
you are.
band or not make the
But
band.
I realized I was okay with like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I'm a little scruffed up, but nigga, this shit is acceptable. Chicks is like, now it's like an acceptable
That's
man.
a
Like,
style now.
cool, man. You know, I'm saving money. I was feeling good, man. I ain't get my haircut. This was the week I got my haircut again. So I got my haircut on Friday or Saturday, whatever. But yeah, and then I'm gonna wait 2 weeks and I'm gonna go back in. I bet my barber, man. That's why I give my barber a tip now.
Mhm.
Before because I go every week and I was spending $30. Like, nigga, you ain't getting no tip off of this shit.
Damn.
Not you ain't getting no tip. I'm coming every week. Like every week I'm spending $30 with you. Guaranteed. It ain't no
That's
like
like
I'm
you
not
a
coming.
junkie.
Always
That's
tip
like
off
you
for
a
good
junkie.
service.
What'd you
bro.
say?
You should always tip off
Yeah,
for
you
good
should.
No,
service.
you should tip for good service. But most people don't come to a lot of people don't come to the barbershop like I'm coming to the barbershop every single week. $120 a month. He ain't getting that many people doing that.
That's
I mean,
still
he getting some people doing it, but a lot of people ain't doing it. I'm like, yo, but now
You
I
like
give them.
clockwork.
Yeah, I'm there every week. This ain't no like I'm not coming. Every week, every month, you getting $120 from me. Every
Salaried.
Yeah, there's no skipping.
Salaried.
And sometimes, yeah, exactly. Think about that. Every month, that's a bill. He making bank off of that. So I'm like,
I don't know if it's bank.
I mean, I don't know his bank. That's
I'm
one
just saying
bit. I mean, I get what
for
you're
a
saying.
single
Cell
customer.
phone good.
I'm just saying for a single customer.
I mean, if you got a
that-
good 10 customers.
yeah, like he don't
he
need
probably
that many.
are.
Nah, he bank. He like there's a lot of barbers out here
Balling.
balling. I'm talking about the
Like
head
Rose.
barber there. He in the real estate. He in the there are barbers.
Moving weight.
Y'all sleeping. Barbers are
That's
making
the come up.
dough.
Hey, look,
like
there's probably a lot of barbers out there like, hey, man, don't be telling nobody about this.
shoot. Barbers out here.
telling nobody.
Snitching out here in these streets.
I'm
snitching,
jealous.
bruh.
I'm
Snitching.
jealous. It's about. I mean, I'm not
And they got the cash on deck. They don't
cash
never-
on deck.
You can go to them to cash out.
They ready. They already know how they got to do that thing. They know how to divvy it up, man. Take your vacation when you need
Strippers and barbers.
to. Yep. Make it your own
Strippers and
time.
barbers.
They always
Yeah.
have cash.
Yeah.
They just do.
Exactly, man. So like, look, man. So like, yeah.
With the cash.
You start to reevaluate during COVID what you really need these days. So look, we're gonna move on a little bit.
Yeah, we
so
got in a tangent.
right now, who are the hip hop heavyweights that you really look up to for like or you admire that like fashion, like their fashion sense, whether it be, you know, celebrity in hip hop culture or a musician, rapper, or whatever in hip hop culture. What about you, KD?
Well, I'm gonna date myself once I drop this.
Nah, that's okay. Well, let's see if you can do. Let's see if you can do somebody that exists more so right now, and then later on we'll talk about people back in.
When
the
you
day.
mean exist, you mean got a song out right now that's hitting right now?
Somewhat current right now.
Somewhat current. Can I say Fab?
Mm-hmm.
I was just about to say that.
Say
Fabulous be fresh.
Fab is timeless.
Fresh.
From the 90s to the
Fresh.
early 2000s to now.
Did you see his baby shower that they just did with
Fab.
the pink?
Yeah.
Like he had on that pink suit and it was double breasted.
Yeah.
I think the buttons were like diamonds or something.
Yeah, probably so. You can't put it past Fab.
No, and him and Emily, the whole family, the
Yeah.
little kids, the little boys. I was like, wow.
So that's me right
Yeah,
there.
he
That's
was,
somebody.
he was plush.
Yeah. If I had to choose one person, I mean, if you ask for a top 3, then that's a whole.
Nah, just one person, man. What about you, Lucia?
I mean, I love her.
Yes.
Yeah, like hers vibe. Like she can be tomboy, but then she can be so sexy and so beautiful. You know, she's sex all around, like beautiful all around. But like, I think she had on some type of outfit. My sister sent it to me that had hazards, like the reflector hazards. I was like, what? Like she messed me up. No, but the way he looked, it's kind of like when your boy be wearing those bulletproof vests all the time, like that. Well, 50 don't do that anymore. Meek Mill.
Meek.
You just incorporated that into his style, but I wasn't expecting her there. I was like, are those reflector stripes? Like,
that's dope.
Who made this? It was just different.
Got you. Yeah, I think for me right now, I like the way, and we'll kind of talk about him again a little bit later. I like the way Travis is killing it with the sneakers, like the sneaker game. He murdering it, boy. Like these Jordans he putting out, and I don't really have Jordans like that, but he is killing it, man. He got the whole Sneakerheads on, like they going crazy over his shit, man. Like he doing everything. I know I think he got the SB collab now too, man. He does no wrong in the sneaker game right now. No wrong. And if I was willing to pay for him, I need a couple of pair.
That's what I was going to say. Willing to pay
some
for
Travis
him,
Scotts, man. Like any Travis Scotts, just hook me up, man.
Yeah.
If someone's like, if you a crackhead on the street and I can give you $20 for some Travis Scotts, hey, hit me up, man. I got you, man. Or maybe a rock or something like that. So I think it's Travis Scott. So on the subject of Travis Scott, for me, Travis is doing a lot of stuff with McDonald's now. So Travis has a McDonald's deal where it includes he's doing a meal with McDonald's. So he has his own Travis Scott meal. It's like a burger. It's like some type of burger with like bacon, and then they got like barbecue sauce in the meal, and then like, you know, fries and all that stuff. So it's his own meal that you can order at McDonald's right now.
Okay.
And so I'm looking at like this young man right here is really he just did a deal with he's really big in the gaming industry, right? He had one of his concerts within that he live streamed, and he was like he had the big character, you know what I mean, on Fortnite is where he was doing it. It's like he's just really doing it big there. But like now with this McDonald's deal, he's going to have clothing attached to it.
So you get clothes with a meal? You
don't get clothes with the meal. It's another part of it where you can buy merch. Travis Scott / McDonald's merch.
So like a McDonald's starter jacket that Travis got.
You got you got jackets, you got shorts. And so the question is, you guys may not have seen it or not. I saw it. But what on the surface, like, what you really think of that? McDonald's Travis Scott merch. Go ahead.
I've seen some weird things. So I don't know. I mean, you remember back with the race car days when we used to be wearing DuPont and Pepsi and different
M&Ms.
Wearing brands. You know what I'm saying? M&Ms. You know, so I mean, hey, I just applaud him for like venturing out into other avenues, getting that money. The music industry, I mean, you ain't got to put your money in just one avenue. At least you improvising.
So KD, when you hear McDonald's merch, meaning clothing, what do you think? What are you thinking in your head?
McDonald's. Where are they gonna sell McDonald's merch?
I think it's online. Like there's an online site to be able to buy. I don't know if you can buy it any other places, but I think you can buy it online right now.
But as you can tell, this is this is breaking news to me.
Yeah.
But I congratulate him for being, so trailblazing and just being innovative and new, just trying to start a new market.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be buying McDonald's merch.
You don't want to get a matching McDonald's jacket with me?
Oh,
No.
I mean, if you gonna wear it.
Okay, I get the red one, you get the black one.
You're gonna wear it with your new wig. Then.
Yeah,
I know,
you got
right?
That new wig, girl.
Hey,
Hey,
yes,
what's up?
wig. I'm dead.
Yo, when I like read the story, I was like, I wonder what this merch looks like. And I ain't gonna lie, it looks good. Like I'm like,
Really?
I can't front. Like
Really?
it just looked like streetwear.
I have to
It
see
just
this.
got McDonald's branded on
I
it.
have to see
Like the
this.
normal streetwear, like some Supreme McDonald's shit. Like
Supreme.
it just
McDonald's.
looked like streetwear. You know how normal street, you got a jacket, like it looked like
City Trend.
it just looked like streetwear.
I mean, but how would you feel about wearing McDonald's brand? Like you just chilling with a tracksuit that got McDonald's
But
on it.
it's Travis Scott McDonald's. That's what like makes it a little bit different.
Travis Scott.
I'm just saying.
I mean, he not.
Oh, God. Excuse me.
Well, I'm gonna just say, go for it. Go for it. We'll see.
He is that big right now for the young culture.
Okay, go
Like,
for it.
He can sell. I just know that regardless that it's McDonald's,
Yeah.
it looked good.
Okay.
Like even regardless, like like you said, we were
I'm
wearing
looking
like
at the shirt
Oh,
that
no,
you
we
showed.
need
Eminem.
more people.
I'm
I
looking
gotta
at
see
this shirt. This shirt is just a T-shirt.
it is like a lot of streetwear is just but it looks like a vintage T-shirt. That's a key thing for streetwear, right?
He would need to sell a pair of jeans.
He
I
got
need to see
shorts. He got shorts and stuff in there too. So it's if you look at the whole thing, don't worry about going through it completely. But he got like short sets. He got like a jacket. He got like, and I was looking. I was like, it just looked like vintage. Basically, he's going like the vintage like streetwear style.
So where would
that's
you wear
in
this?
now.
Wait a
That's
minute.
in.
I'm on Shark Tank. So where
He
would you
got
wear
a
this apparel?
McDonald's clutch bag.
He got
bro?
the hat, yo. He got the
Where would
hat.
I wear this gear?
Yeah.
What?
To the
You were
beach.
wearing that, but this is
I went to McDonald's.
he's
fool.
definitely trying to target the streetwear brand because like that's the whole thing now. Vintage,
Yeah.
whatever shirts. Like this guy right here, like that's classic, like vintage ish.
That's dope.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
like I was like, it looked like streetwear. Like I'm like, this is what
I would
people
rather
buy.
I'm
him
not
make
gonna
his
lie.
own brand. I would rather have a Travis Porter line.
Yeah.
Like all him.
Yeah. I think Travis will eventually
Yeah.
do
His
that.
own line. Yeah.
But like, there's a burden with that. If he wants to concentrate on being an artist,
Yeah.
then this makes more sense for him right
Gotcha.
now.
Yeah.
you're right.
And now that he knows like
He can
people
do
are
it.
fucking with me, he's
gonna
probably
double down
in
on
talks right now with his
Yeah.
people. Like, you know what? Let's start something small. Let's start a t-shirt street brand
A
first.
hat or
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
Some-
The
Off
way
of
he
another
moving,
brand to accelerate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way he moving, it looks like he's just doing that. Keep doing one step towards like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my own thing with that. So, but I think he's heavily concentrated on the music
Yeah.
right now. He just wants to do stuff cool. Like he don't really care. Like he don't care what people saying. He just like that with the whole like.
I'm not
Fort-
knocking it. It's
Yeah,
it's
no,
dope.
I know. But I think we all kind of rocking with the idea of
Yeah.
him doing this, regardless if we feel in the clothing. But yeah, with the Fortnite thing, everybody's like, he's just
cutting edge.
he's
bro.
doing what he
Yeah.
should be doing. He's fucking with the shit he should be fucking with at his age. He's doing Drake, but even more
Yeah, I was just
expanding
about
now.
to say about Drake.
Like Drake was more so about like doing music with people he really likes.
Yeah.
And what Travis is doing is like, yo, I'm just doing shit that I know I fuck with, and the people that are like my age fuck with.
Yeah.
Yo, I eat McDonald's while I'm playing Fortnite. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
True,
And so it's cool. Like
Yeah.
you can be authentic when you actually like stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend. I don't know if it was you or whatever. We were talking about like sometimes it's hard when you got these sponsorships and they coming with you
yeah.
with some money and you don't really like what the shit is.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I think it's a certain amount of money where people like
Lil Yachty and the
yeah,
Nautica deal.
Nautica shit.
I don't think he really liked Nautica like that.
I think he actually was cool with it. He sounded like he was enthusiastic about it.
Nautica ain't bad.
No, now Nautica got a new streetwear version too.
Just like it was when we was in high school, Nautica competition, when I
It's-
used to rock that.
It's fire.
Ooh,
And
you
the
know?
quality and the
I
quality.
think I felt that.
I felt it with the competition.
It's dope.
And the
Old
Reebok
dude,
Classics?
what's his name? Who out of Las Vegas? He got that big sneaker shop. Well, he helped create the street, man. You know, he's our era, so he was in the Nautica.
Okay.
So he kind of brought some of that old style back,
back.
and it looks.
I would
so
rock a
fun.
Nautica competition
Yeah.
track
I
suit.
would-
Don't
I
let it
still
be
got
navy
I
blue
still got
or
Nautica
white
stuff
and
that I wear
orange.
right now. I still got Nautica stuff that I wear right now. I've been bringing it back like gradually.
Shorts.
Not shorts, but I got my Nautica like sweat jogger pants. I got a Nautica like it looks fly. But the quality of that streetwear shit, it's like the materials and everything. Like the dude was like, man, it's just hot, it's top notch stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody's in the streetwear these days, and it's good to try.
Ain't nobody going into the office. What do you making?
Yeah.
I mean, basically, just sitting on the couch with a polo jumpsuit on, Ralph Lauren.
Exactly. So it was some cool stuff. It was like a vintage style. He was just tweaking. A lot of times he was tweaking some of the popular stuff that was in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then making it slightly different. He was bringing back stuff that people loved during that era. So I think that's going to do well. Let's talk about Drake.
Okay.
Do we look at Drake for fashion trends and like?
I don't know if it's fashion trends. I feel like we look at Drake for just pop culture trends in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, fashion, he does stuff, but at the same time, he's like you were saying with his music, he likes to mingle with other different avenues, and he just doesn't keep himself segregated to just one particular thing. But I mean, with Ovu. Am I saying that right? Jesus, don't let me. OVO. Yeah. Don't let me lose my my trap card.
OVO coming for you.
But this dude, I mean, that stuff is plush. It's dope. Yeah. Like, I like it.
So, what about you, Katie? Like, how do you usually look at Drake for that ish?
I mean, usually, shout out to Drake for just staying in just the topics. I don't think he goes maybe 2 months or a month without somebody having something about Drake to say. But as far as what to answer your question, Drake is always with all of the new shit. I mean, he just stay in the shit. He makes trends sometimes.
Trendsetter.
Yeah, he's a trendsetter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna swing off his balls or nothing, but
don't swing on the ball.
But it should be dope, and I got a lot of respect for Drake. Drake is very innovative, and he knows what it takes to stay on top, and his game is tight, and he got a force behind him. His people are tight, and shout out to his folks too, man.
Yeah,
Drake's doing his thing.
Whole continent.
Yeah. He got all of Canada on his back.
Shout out to the 6, baby.
Yeah.
So for me, I've never looked at Drake for fashion.
Oh.
He like he can't really dress.
You don't think so?
No, Drake can't dress. He's known for not being able to dress. He has some quality pieces in OVO. No, he's been known for not being. That's one of his things.
Wait a minute.
He's known for not being able to actually really dress. Even his OVO pieces, he don't really know how to put them together right.
What? But they all dope though.
Yeah, but like I mean, they cool. But if
so he needs another stylist.
You can have some cool looking shit, but not actually know how to wear them shits.
Yeah, not know how to put
and
together.
So I don't look. No, Drake is dope and it's cool.
Clapped on Drake.
And he's getting better. He's getting better at his fashion sense. But I've been in agreement with a lot of people that's been out there were like, yeah, Drake can't really dress. We love his music. He's amazing. He killing the game.
That probably came with maturity.
And then he like it's just he isn't great at that fashion part. But not everybody, that's not their thing. I'm not saying he doesn't wear good stuff. It's just that his style isn't like there, you know what I mean? So it's interesting, man. Like, it's interesting. Drake can't be good at everything.
I mean, he's great right now, though.
He's great at a lot of stuff.
You're talking about coming from, was it Degrassi? I mean, come on, man.
Degrassi.
He's in a wheelchair. You come from a wheelchair.
Yeah, so now I
started in a wheelchair, now we're here.
But I would say, like, from his casual standpoint, even to when he dresses up, like, I think he, when he dresses up, he clean up real nice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have different spectrums.
Yeah, I'm not, he's not like, up there, like I'm looking at him, like just like
he ain't fabulous.
Yeah, you don't look terrible. Like they got fabulous. Like, you don't look terrible. You don't look terrible. You just look regular. You look like you took a shower.
You did a great job.
Your clothes is washed.
You did a good job.
I think T.I. and maybe Jeezy need to get with him and then coach him up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think you fly though. I mean, shit, bro. I mean, I would rock his shit more than Uzi Vert or some.
Oh my God!
Some other
your legs couldn't fit in Uzi Vert. He was like,
Lil Uzi boy. He got, but that boy is Louis out.
Oh, yeah.
Uzi.
I'm telling you,
everything.
Yeah, that boy. He always got that boy posts like a picture every day. I'm like, how can you afford to be buying that level of clothes?
He got an army, bro. He got a full army of people that rock. Yeah.
Dude, Travis Scott and Lil Uzi Vert talking about on the trend level or what the kids rocking with these days,
Oh,
right?
I never and Trippie Redd guy.
Trippie Redd is interesting. Like the musically, a lot of people fuck with Trippie Redd.
I like
but like
Trippie
on
Redd.
that fashion tip, you like people looking at Lil Uzi and Travis Scott, just like, and then you have a few other people that in there that's kind of like that. We're talking.
What do you think about the
kids.
fatback? Like, what's his boy name? The Yellow Beezy. He be wearing that.
Oh yeah. I think he cut. Didn't he recently cut his? I think he cut his because everybody else started getting it. The shag, the new age shag. Yo, that shit is interesting.
I don't know how I feel about that.
The shag.
Some of it is just it's too neat.
It
in the
depends
back.
on your.
I just feel like this makeup, you're not dead.
It look like a tumor.
I'll be like, moly.
No.
It's just weird. It looked like Frankie Carbone from Goodfellas, like the back. It looked like it's just all shaped and like the back just weird. Like I don't get it. Like
you on grease.
But I mean, it looked like usually they got it cut clean. But the thing about and Kanye brought the shag back originally, right? He brought the shag back originally.
Oh my!
But at least with Kanye,
God.
he didn't keep it as neat. When it's like all fro kind of and it looked real neat, especially when the dude, like I saw the dude today who played with the Bears, who just beat the Falcons.
Okay.
He had it really low. When they got it really low on top and a bunch in the back, that's when it looked real crazy. I'm like, nigga, that shit ain't.
You gotta have like
you gotta have a little bit on top. Like, he had like a low fade, like a T.I. fade with it. It didn't look terrible.
I'm looking at this and I'm real concerned. This looks real bad.
Yeah, but like, let's not act like they weren't wearing the shag in the 80s.
Oh, they rocked the shag.
They rocked the shag. Serious.
It was hard.
In the 80s.
But not this Afro shag in the back. Like you got a fade up front and this Afro.
I mean, the only difference is that we line our hair up now. Back in the day, back in the day, it was just like you didn't really have a line up. Yeah. It was just like
shag.
It's shagged out, like so it didn't look as neat. Now it's just like too neat in the back. So because it's all like somebody just like the fro. You got a fro in the back, like it's just like it don't make sense.
I don't
to me.
know.
It don't make sense. I'm not.
I just wanted to get your input. That was. I mean,
it's a weird situation. Now some dudes got more hair on the top. It don't look as crazy.
Right.
Yeah, it don't look as crazy. But when you
balance
got
out.
when you got the fade, I think what's the name from Texas, right? So that's kind of where it started out of. But there's a lot of trends coming out of Texas these days.
I guess you gotta do something weird to get some attention, though.
True.
I think he wasn't even. I mean, this is before he was really popping. I think he saw it. What happened is he just saw it on like a movie or something.
Really?
In the 80s. And he was just like, yo, I'm feeling that. And so he decided to get it and just lined it up. He just lined it. Yeah, that's what happened. He just saw it. He was like, yo, that's fly.
That's what's
and he knew people was going to be
like, he watching something from the 80s. Like, I think that's fly. I'm going to wear it. I fucks with that. Like, I fucks with that. Like, look, you don't care, man. You just, you rocking your shit. And he rocked it. Then everybody started getting it. And I think he ended up, like, cutting it off.
Yeah.
It's like, now it ain't cool.
Now it ain't cool because everybody trying to do it.
Yeah. So, look, man, that was a good bring. I appreciate you bringing that up because that's something we should talk about here too. So let's talk about the ladies a little bit.
Yeah, my favorite topic.
Is it? Ken?
So I like what Rihanna and Beyonce doing. Both of them doing things differently on different spectrum. Mm-hmm. Beyonce more in like that, like sports, fashion wear, kind of like you active. You could also be a mom, and Rihanna kind of doing somewhat of like a high fashion, sexy thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like let's talk about like how these ladies are like influencing fashion. Like, how do you feel about it, Lashia?
Well, first I start with Rihanna. Like the underwear line itself was awesome, because like I like the fact that she just had shades for everybody because it was always hard.
Plus size women too.
Plus size women, and also it was hard to find your skin tone in nudes.
Yeah.
So I thought it was so beautiful that she had women of so many different colors and races and she had underwear that could fit you and wasn't look at me. It wasn't whatever. It wasn't uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? And now for her and her makeup and getting in the clothes, so it's like she's really, I feel like it's so inclusive on Rihanna's side. And Beyonce, that Ivy Park is dope. Like, I mean, I feel like I spend so much buying. Used to buy pink all the time, Victoria's Secret, buy stuff like that, and I'm so happy that nothing wrong with Victoria's Secret, but I would love to support Beyonce. I definitely would love to support Black owned.
Yeah.
And I think, definitely Ivy Park is dope.
Yeah. The Ivy Park, especially the Ivy Park is definitely COVID fresh too.
COVID fresh?
Boy, that shit is fresh.
Doing the
period.
Zoom in the Ivy Park.
That shit is fresh, period. But when you at the crib just chilling,
yes,
you can rock the fuck out of that
Ivy
stuff,
Park.
And you looking super fresh, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm feeling what B doing, you know what I mean? I'm always feeling what B and Riri doing, man.
Right.
I love the sexiness of the lingerie line that she has, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Fendi stuff is dope. The makeup stuff is insane too. And the ability to be able to do stuff for women of color, women that are larger, women that look extremely different, you know what I mean? Women of all types, shapes, and sizes. It's dope. And I like that they didn't choose to impede on each other's each other's market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Beyonce went street sportswear, and then Rihanna went kind of that high fashion, sexy lingerie.
Yeah.
So both of them, it seems like someone, because it's easy for B to do this. She could have easily went high fashion.
Yeah.
But it seemed like it made a great conscious decision. You know what I mean? There's no need for me to do that right
B
now.
kind of did a little bit of high fashion with House of Darion.
Yeah.
But I think she wanted to get into something a little bit more urban.
Yeah,
a
I
little
think
more
so too.
low
Yeah.
key.
Or just it's just more relatable. You know
basically.
what I mean?
Everyday wear type.
Yeah,
Everyday
everyday
wear.
stuff. You don't have to be you ain't got to really be balling to get this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's quality, and it's quality. It looks great,
Yeah.
and and it fits well. You know what I mean? So I like that. What about you, Katie?
I just wish I was Jay-Z because
Yeah,
Rihanna and Beyonce.
Yeah, man, you got them both in the house, man. You
Yeah,
got
Both in the house.
no, not in the house. I'm
I'm
just
just
saying.
playing. I know.
You
I
got
know.
two powerful
But it is
women
a
around.
thought.
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
And Jay-Z basically. What can I say?
I hope.
Becky with the good hair. I'm joking. I'm just playing.
We get off of the whole Beyonce thing. Let's talk about some car culture.
Ooh.
What is car culture like for rappers today? We ain't gonna spend too much time on this.
I mean, but anything that's expensive and
Yeah,
you
it is
can't
that
get.
way.
It's you can't just go and buy these.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
definitely
it
that way.
is.
Flex game.
McLarens and
Race.
Porsche. Well, no, you can get Porsche.
Lambos
Rolls
and
Royce.
Lamborghinis, Ferraris,
they know they're gonna have the Tesla truck. They gonna,
Bentleys,
Lambo truck.
yep.
That's
That's
what you
all
say,
that stuff.
McLaren. You said that.
Yeah, that's what Quavo got, a McLaren. That's a car that nobody really be having. You got very few people that got the McLaren he got in the United States. So
I want a McLaren.
yeah, I mean, you only the guys who really keeping the gangster still is Killer Mike.
What do you got there?
You don't think
SS
Snoop Dogg
Impala?
is?
Yeah, Snoop.
I mean,
Snoop
for the
Dogg?
West Coast, yeah, he's
Yeah.
still keeping it gangster. But I'm talking about just multiple, yo, this dude got Killer Mike got muscle.
Oh,
He out here he got trucks. He got muscle, and he'll have a fresh
yeah.
Audi or some ish like that. So I kind of like the way Killer Mike does because he kind of keep it
more
throwback. You know what I mean? More throwback.
Yeah.
But right now, it's about expensive. You're right.
Yeah.
Higgins is getting
You can't buy these.
4G's got to get them
Fresh
4G
paint.
autos on it.
yeah, they getting the fresh paint.
Fresh paint.
Fresh paint
Fresh.
Bugatti.
Paint Bugatti.
Where you can destroy the car
Yes.
forever by fucking up a transmission real quick.
I think they were kind of going retro though. I think a lot of people started buying them classic BMWs on Paid in Full.
But it's been a lot of the older rappers been buying them.
Yeah.
The ones that was really in the 80s when
yeah.
drug dealers was having them shits. Because them shits. Yeah. Because them shits was fly back then.
Yeah.
They fly right now, bro. If you see
Yeah,
them.
they know they fly.
If
They
you
definitely
really
fly to us
fix
right
it
now.
up, got one that look
You know what I
good.
mean? They got the BMW.
Louis
Yeah.
Vuitton seats and
Those
stuff.
early-
With the kit around it.
Those
What's
early
the-
3 Series joints. You know what I mean? The Saab things.
Yeah.
The old BBSs.
Like a spaceship.
yeah.
Didn't they have Benzes? I mean, they had
Yep, all that stuff.
retro
they did.
Benz.
So look,
Yeah.
but I think you're right, Lashia. The overall consensus is these
You
younger
can't buy
guys, they
these.
getting that expensive shit. So we about to go back in the past now, man. Let's
Okay.
talk about what did freshness mean to you in the past? Probably high school, 90s era. What was freshness to you? What was you rocking?
Oh my God. We done already talked about Nautica competition. I had Tommy Hilfiger.
Man.
Like I had, like what else was I rocking? Like I remember the Grant Hills. Ooh. Like I remember like the Barclays. Of course, had Air Force Ones, Reebok Classics, Ralph Lauren.
Rich.
No,
Rich.
I wouldn't say I was rich. Like my mom, like
You're richer than me.
whatever y'all
I'm
talking
just
about.
saying,
I mean,
keep
shoot, you
that
stay
real.
on honor roll. You know, my mom make sure you fresh.
They got them joints.
Nigga, I was
Shout out to mom.
I was
I'm
super.
joking.
I was super on the
You
road.
didn't adopt me, Mom.
I was super on the
You know
road.
what
But
I'm
I wasn't
saying?
getting all them. Go ahead.
Oh, but no, shoot, that's it.
That's
like
it.
I mean, yeah. Don't forget the Jordans.
Yeah, you know the Jordans had
Yeah.
K Dilly.
What was fresh? Jabot jeans.
Oh,
What else was fresh? Carl. Was
Carl
that 90s?
Kanai?
Carl Kanai. Was that 90s?
Yeah, the Carcanine was 90s. Jabos was probably early 2000s. For
Yeah.
us.
Oh, my bad. Well, I went
That's still
to-
fine. That's cool.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, Fubu.
Yeah.
That's 2000s.
Yeah, that was late
Echo?
90s, early 2000s. But
Echo, Inichi.
Inichi.
Those racing jackets, like we said before.
Yeah.
Um,
I had a DuPont jacket.
at one point,
I did.
wow.
I
Yeah.
had a DuPont jacket.
that's fly.
And a
Polo-
sweatshirt, I
Polo
think.
boots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Ralph
Timberlands.
Lauren, Timberlands.
Yep.
Lugs.
Look,
Oh.
Man. Oh, my gosh. Lugs.
Lugs.
Yo.
Echo Red.
So what I be
Echo
thinking
Red.
about is starter jackets.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Charlotte
I
Hornets.
miss my
Fucking
Orlando Magic jacket.
Eastlands.
Eastlands, yes.
Duckhead. Like
yes.
Polo, like Reebok Classics. Yo, taking your jeans, having an extreme crease in your jeans,
Creased out.
and then
Starched.
putting
Your
your
jeans
your
in your
pants
socks?
in your socks, and then got your Reebok Classics on, nigga, with your polo shirt. Come on.
Oh,
Killing the
You
game.
got the fucking you got the damn Tommy Hilfiger jacket with
Killing
the
the
like,
game.
you know what I mean, with the, like you back then we was like preppy fresh, but it
Cannon,
was
Yeah.
like
Cannon.
super
God,
hip
not
hop.
Cannon.
You know, I didn't have all of that
Perfect.
stuff. You know what I mean? We was pretty broke when I got in high school, and then we
I don't believe you.
Throwback
it kind of
jerseys.
worked out. But yeah, we were pretty broke early on. But later on, you know, I got in high school. I wasn't more on the Jordan ish because I was like, I love football, so I had ish like the like Barry. That was the era when like, you know, Deion's was coming out. I had like the Barry Sanders. I had like
Oh, Charles Barkley's?
I ain't had the Charles Barkley's. I wasn't really basketball.
Did you have a starter?
Yeah, I had a starter jacket.
Me too.
I had a Florida State starter jacket. I was like a fan of Florida State.
Okay.
Because I'm a huge fan. My favorite college player of all time is Charlie Ward.
Okay.
So I used to have a Florida State pullover jacket. You know what I mean?
Pullover starters.
I had the Reebok Classics, but I had the black ones with the gum bottom, the clear gum bottoms, because everybody had the white ones, and I wanted to be different. The moment,
I got the blue bottoms.
but this is when I knew sneakers was the ish. So I think what happened was the Concords came out.
Okay.
Actually, the ones you're wearing right now. The
Put me on blast.
black with the red, right? Concords,
The
right?
breads?
Yeah, the breads, right? And
Yeah.
the bread Concords, the original, right, y'all? For all the sneakers head, you know what it is. And so, you know, people used to skip school to get them shits.
Yes.
They go get the Jordans, and then they go get a little outfit, like a little like sweatsuit to go with it. So everybody spent their money. The next week, the TN Air Maxes came out. That was the first ones that looked like water. Like it looked like it was fading in. It looked like water was coming. Like it was like real gradient faded out. Them joints was like insane. I'll show you what
Yeah,
they look like.
show me what they
yesterday.
look
Yeah,
like.
if you don't remember
It's like
these,
the
like
Wonder
these
Years.
is- like what? Yo,
Damn.
when I tell you when I got them,
Uh-huh.
I've never been so famous to this day. Like everybody was looking down at my shoes, like
To this
damn,
day.
because nobody had seen shit like that before. And so, like, yo, I went to the mall. Nigga opened his jacket up with the watches and shit. Like he had the watches and shit. Like he was like, yeah, niggas thought I was rich. Yo, I had a good like week and a half where nobody had them shits. Then a white dude in high school got them shits, man. I was so pissed off and
Culture
stole my
vultures.
shit.
Hey,
But
culture. Hey,
That's the
come on,
American
man. Give him a
culture.
break. Give him
Yeah,
a break.
that's
That comes
exactly,
to
man.
shit,
Like,
man.
yo,
It's
man,
over.
he saw me handle it. He got them. I was the only person in school with them shits because everybody had already spent their money, and them shits was cost as much as Jordans did.
Of course.
And so, but I was just adamant.
And these
on
were
being
Air
different.
Maxes.
Like,
Yeah, the Air Max joint.
Air
And to
Max.
this day, I'm an Air Max dude.
Is it like
Ain't
an
nothing wrong
Andre
with Air Max.
Agassi?
I had
look,
Air
where
Max
they,
too.
like,
No. Oh, let's talk about it. Andre Agassi was a fly back in the day. Y'all don't know. Like, there was a lot of people rivaling Jordan back in the 90s.
Really?
They was coming for Jordan.
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders.
When the Deion Sanders came out.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
my.
Deion Sanders shoes were dope. The ones with the gold in them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then they
Hirachis.
came out with the green ones.
Yeah.
Yo, chicks used to look fly in them. All the girls from Forest Park High School.
What about Hirachis?
Yeah,
Y'all comment in the comments below, man. Y'all was looking good in them Deion Sanders.
What about the
tight
pumps?
jeans? With the what?
The pumps.
Reebok
You didn't have any?
Yeah. Oh, I had a pair of Shaqs.
That's what I'm saying. I still got my Shaqs.
Yeah.
How about my mama gave it away? Well, no, I ain't gonna put that on my mama. I think my stepdad gave it away.
Oh, mama.
My
The
Auntie Carol
starter.
got me a pair of Shaqs for Christmas.
Did you
Shout
have a
out to my
jacket?
Auntie
I hate
Carol.
Oh, Auntie Carol, she
Yeah,
got it?
Auntie Carol got me a pair of Shaqs for Christmas. They was the black ones. I realized now I used to love the black ones. I was more about black shoes then, but now I like the white ones.
I got the white
I like
ones
the
with
white
the
ones better.
blue.
Yeah,
the white
so.
with the blue.
But yeah, them Jones was fresh back in the
Yeah,
day. Them
they
Shaqs
were.
them with the pumps.
Yeah, with the pumps.
Them Jones was fresh.
Yeah, with the coat, with the
I'm sitting
Orlando
over here
Magic
quiet, just hating
starter.
on both of y'all
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
What? Why you looking at
Yo,
us with
man,
the eyes?
Crazy.
I'm green envy.
Dang.
Y'all
So in the
motherfuckers
night,
still beat y'all up.
so let's talk about who was influential in fashion for you in the 90s
Ooh.
during that time.
Aaliyah.
Ooh,
I
that's-
loved
that's a good
Aaliyah.
one. That's a good one.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to
Shout
high
out.
school. Like everybody be like that.
crowd-
Senior day,
crowd
senior day,
goes wild.
costume day. Had my hair all straight.
Shut up.
Look, trying to sneak and wear my stomach out. My mama didn't know.
Hitless shit.
Damn.
I know, right? But Aaliyah, yeah, I loved
Everybody-
Aaliyah. She was
That's a
like,
good one.
that was my girl.
Everybody love Leah.
Yeah, man, I miss it.
But she was like a icon. Like she came out, I was like, yeah, I know I'm a tomboy too. I feel good about it.
What about you, Katie?
Like I said, Fab. I rock
Yeah.
with Fab.
You still rocking with them? These were it.
Oh, I had those.
Let me
That's
see
what
yours.
you talking about.
First day
I
they
had
came
those
out.
too.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember them.
First day they came out.
I
them
remember
joints,
them. Yes, I
They
had
went
those.
hard. They went
I
hard.
had those too.
God, I gotta get
Bird
them again.
Wonder Years.
Bro, I gotta get them. Damn, they look
Ooh,
good. Look how
boy,
good this
what
shit's
you
looking.
doing?
Yeah.
Damn, they look good. Yo,
Yeah,
I gotta
they
get them
do.
again. Sorry.
You had a moment where the
Yeah,
first time
know
I
had
fell
a
in love
moment,
with
man. That's what sneakers do
Air
to you,
Max.
bro.
Yeah, they really do.
Yo, so what about you? Like 90s? Who you said Fab? I like that too. Fab is fresh, man. Fab been fresh forever.
Forever.
And he was one of the main ones who brought back like getting that like old shit, throwback shit back.
Like jerseys.
throwback.
Bringing back
Jerseys.
Nautica.
Yeah. Okay.
Bringing back the old cars.
Scrunchies.
He was one of the
Not
first.
scrunchies.
Scrunchy socks.
He was probably the first one
Air Force One.
out of the now in the late 2000s to start bringing back the old cars because basically what he had is he had the outfit on, he had the polo shit on, and then he bought a BMW 3, hooked it up, white, boom, boom, boom. That's when everybody started doing it again.
Money making Mitch.
After Fab did it. Now it's a trend again.
Yeah.
And Fab ain't really on it as much.
Yeah. He like.
But I mean, you know what I mean? I had
I taught y'all.
you know what I mean? I bought the drug dealer car. Now
The
everybody
goat.
else wanted it. That shit was fly. He was on Instagram like, boom. Everybody was like, damn.
Ooh.
Especially in New York. Like, man, I remember when Alpo was right. I remember when Rich Porter was. Damn, bro. For me, damn, who was it? Shit.
The 90s.
90s.
Damn, man. Aaliyah is a good one for me. Like, I'm a dude, but like,
You dressed like Aaliyah too.
that motherfucker, I know, right? I had my pants baggy.
Look here.
But
Here, all down his
mine
face.
wasn't as baggy. My shit actually was like, I'm like bigger. Like some shit is just fitting regular. Yo, you know what? It was Deion Sanders for me, man.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Bruh, I'm just a sports fan. Like Prime was in Atlanta. Like he was just fresh as
He had
fuck.
a
Like,
bandana on.
oh my, the band.
Everybody
like,
had a bandana.
I'm in football. Everybody want to be that nigga. Like he just looked good on the field and he just playing dope. Like I think it was Prime
ass,
for
and
me.
he was always fly.
And he had the Jerry curl that looked wet, but it was really dry.
Oops.
And he had a billion. and he had
Dry.
it was like he had a billion chains on his
Yeah.
neck, like a ton of them. Yeah, it was prime time Deion for me.
You're right.
And I had the sneakers
You
was
right,
crazy.
you right.
As a matter of fact, I gotta go get another.
What about that song? Must be the
Money.
music.
Exactly.
Got it going on.
Must be the money.
I think that was his real life. Go Dion. Shout out to Dion.
I think so. I also asked the question, what was the most hype shoes back then? I think probably the Concords was the most. I mean, it's considered the best shoe of all time.
The Breads, the 11s.
But yeah, the Bread 11s. I mean, you get any of them shits. It's crazy. But like, I think during that time, when them Concords came out,
the black and white
I was in high school when them shits came out. Them shits was.
I'm gonna do this sitting over there looking at y'all. So
ridiculous. I ain't have them. I ain't had them shits. I ain't have them.
What
So
did I have?
Did you have them, Lashia?
I had got mine after. Like I got mine in college.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm just saying you rich, Lashia.
I am not rich.
I'm just go ahead.
The Lord is good.
But yeah, those fly, and you got a pair on right now.
I do.
I
mean, but these I've had these for so long.
The vintage.
No, for real. Like these might just be the first pair. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Gotta check the serial number.
A lot of my Jordans still were from high school. You know.
So let's ask this question:
artifacts.
Back then, or even 2000, 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Did Outkast? How much did Outkast influence fashion?
I mean, Andre was out there. I mean, it was dope. It was crazy. I mean, it was wild. I mean, but I mean, Big Boy. Sometimes I feel like he may have played it safe. He was a little different, but Andre 3000. Put some respect on his name. He took it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad you, Katie.
I don't think anybody was bold enough to copy Andre.
No.
You had
no
some
one.
serious cojones grandes.
Yeah.
To follow behind that.
Cojones grandes.
Yeah. And that's mainly why my answer was gonna be 0 influence, because nobody I knew was ever wearing anything that Outkast was wearing, because that shit was so out there. Like it was just, man, this dude Andre might wear a diaper like the baby wearing now. Like that dude, it was just too much. Even Big Boy, a lot of times, like he would do like kind of the like normal hip hop shit, but then he'd be throwing in shit that just like, yeah, he doing it different too.
One day he'd have on a jersey,
yeah,
and then the next day he'd have on like a damn, I don't know, maybe something from the 60s or something.
Yeah, and if you matching them together,
yeah,
them boys was out there.
Yeah.
So I don't remember anybody in high school dressing like Outkast.
No,
not at all.
You couldn't.
Yes.
How could you?
You had to go to a swap meet.
You would be so dissed. I mean,
I couldn't pull it off.
You couldn't pull it off. Like I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. The closest thing, no, that's not close.
We had a fashion show one time in high school, and I remember one of our things was like so fresh and so clean. I think one dude had a fur coat. I'm trying to think about who that was, but he was a tall dude, had a white fur coat or something like that.
That's Big Boy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely Big Boy. What a fur coat was. With some Jabot jeans.
And platform shoes.
Platform shoes.
And a perm. Yeah, them boys was out there. So yeah, we love them, but we weren't wearing that shit in school.
Hell no.
All right, so car culture. I think it's more like, I think that was still like, that was when niggas had the Daytons, had your car looking bow-legged. Like, just like oh my gosh, you don't remember like the gold Dayton, like they just all wow. You don't remember, like you remember like Minister Society.
Yeah.
When he's driving in the Mustang, he like, I'm on some bullshit. When those wheels, niggas, that was the wheels you want. You was a drug dealer, rich ass nigga. You wanted them wheels. You want your wheels small as fuck, and you wanted your car like looking from the front look like a bow-legged nigga just walking like.
I don't know. I disagree. I think everything was about being on 20s.
Not in the 90s. Early 2000s, yes, they have 20s in the 90s.
I was trying to go fast.
Yeah, they were extra small in the 90s. Early 2000s when 20s came. Okay. That's when they started early. Like, but in the 90s, they were very small wheels. You had the gold joints.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that, they were very small, just like how in Minister Society they have them. But in the
you right.
In the early 2000s though, that's when niggas was like, get money, duh. Rich boy selling that. All the niggas wanna check. Throw some D's on that bitch. That's when them big ass rims came out, boy. It was like,
Twinkie.
you couldn't even turn on them shits, man. early 2000s. Like you can't. That
I was
nigga's
trying
still
to
on that
Tokyo
though.
Drift, though.
That's still a thing.
It is.
Yes, it's still a thing. Like I see on Instagram, Facebook today, where people love some big ass rims, especially in the South. Some big ass wheels on them shits. That shit just leaning back all the way back, look like a stripper ass just falling back just like that.
Not that.
Just like that. So
wide it down.
I just wanted to drift. That was me.
You wanted the what?
The
Drift.
fast cars, like Tokyo Drift.
Oh,
had the
you wanted
NOS
the
gas.
drift car?
I wanted to go fast, like
Damn.
for real. Like
that was a thing too
the
when I was in high
racing.
school.
Yeah, that's what I was into.
Shout out to my boy Robert Lowe, Asian dude. That was like my best friend in high school, yo. He was he started getting into car stuff. That was more so when I
Fast and
like,
Furious.
That Honda Civic with
the you got your airport car.
The hatchback with them stupid mufflers on the back. That little bullshit on.
Yo, them cars was them airport cars was so loud, but they was moving though.
Yes.
No, they was not.
They
moving.
was definitely moving.
They were trash.
Definitely
It was
kind of
moving.
moving, depending on what you had.
Yeah,
That
depending on
Honda
what you
Civic with a can thing on the back.
Like you had
now
like
that okay.
You had a Supra.
Oh,
That can.
I mean, that's a Supra though.
You was moving. In
How
that
many people had a
Supra, boy.
Supra?
I mean, like, and most people in high school didn't have a muscle car. Right. So you had the Supra. You was blowing everybody out of
in
that.
my hood, everybody had them Chevys. Everybody had them old boxes.
old boxes.
Those boy cars.
Mm-hmm.
Cutlasses and boxes.
Yeah, that was good old times. Glad you said I forgot about the import car. My boy had a little tight one too. We was rolling in that mug. I was like, this shit tight.
Yeah.
Front wheel drive ass. They spinning the tires in the front.
And them fools was like dangerous with it. Like they was
Dangerous.
so dangerous with their shit. They didn't give a fuck. Yo, shout out to my Asian fans, man. I was rocking with y'all, man. Y'all had the imports on smash, bro. And they was looking cool as hell. And they had the chick.
Basically.
Shout out to our Asian brothers and sisters, bro. I love y'all, man. So look, we're gonna round it down. So what was your favorite sneakers of all time? What's your favorite sneaker?
Ooh. I would have to say the 11s. I have to say the 11s, like, because you can't go wrong with your fresh if you pop 11s, if you wear them right.
Yes.
Everybody's still going to be like, got them 11s. Got them Concords.
What's your, you got an honorable mention?
Honorable mention? Ooh. I would have to go with them Deion Sanders shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
Yep. What about, so is the Concord still your favorite now? Like if
Okay.
you like, okay, let's take Concords out right
Okay.
now. What's your favorite style shoe? And they don't even
Right
have to be a
now,
sneaker.
I love Kobe's. God rest his soul. But Kobe Bryant shoes, the high top ones for me, were dope.
And you used to play basketball too, or like?
Yeah, I tried to dibble dabble in the b-ball.
So that's somewhat of a performance shoe.
It is a performance. I mean, I wear them when I work out, but at the same time, I've gotten a lot of compliments on them by just wearing them in streetwear too. You know,
Them baby make your calves
Mamba
look crazy,
mentality.
girl.
Be like, damn man, you know the legs, you know the way they look. You know what I'm saying?
KD, what about you, bro?
I ain't no sneaker here like that. I'll be on some dope mans. Give me some
Okay,
dope
so
mans.
dope man.
Dope man.
I got a pair of the
Put me on some dope mans and
what's
I'm
old dude?
straight.
What's old dude from like Seinfeld? What they call him?
What dude from Seinfeld?
Yeah, I got man.
The
But,
crazy one?
Kramer?
yeah,
Kramer?
No, but basically they call him the Cortez. Like the
Cortez, yeah.
So yeah,
Put me
I'm
on
dope
some-
man is dope.
Put me some dope mans, Air Force Ones. I'm straight. You know what I mean? I
Gotcha.
keep it regular.
So for me, all time, or back in the day, was the Deion's. Deion's was immaculate.
Ridiculous.
Like them the shit. Them
The
shits
ones
was-
with that gold. Oh,
Yeah, it
it
looks amazing.
was just
That's
stupid
why
with the
I'm
red
going
and the black.
I'm going to buy me some more for Christmas, guaranteed.
Yeah,
And I'm going
if
to
you
get a
find
nice
some,
pair
let
of
me know.
jeans that
It's
like
gonna be like $300.
they probably
basically.
will, but I don't care.
Where would you find those?
They still out. They
Amazon.
re-release them. They really release them just like the Jordans. You know, they got like a different pair of Concords every year that look the fucking same as
Basically,
The
all they
Reebok.
change is one thing,
Yeah.
The
A
Reebok.
lot of times they don't change much. They change the material.
or the bottom.
Yeah, typically because they still gotta look like Concords. Like,
Yeah.
So they really just like, oh, you know what I mean? A lot of times the leather is better or not better. But yeah, the Deion's, honorable mention to the Barry Sanders. If you've ever seen them,
Okay. Yeah.
those are some crazy shoes.
Yeah.
Now my favorite shoes right now by far and are my favorite shoes of all time are Air Max 90s. Air Max 90s. The cleanliness of the Air Max 90 is just ridiculous. And I got like 20 something pair of Air Max 90s.
And you saying she rich? 20 pair of Air Max?
I'm talking about back in the day when I was broke. She was rich.
Say it for the people in the back.
She was rich. I'm rich now. I'm rich now.
Yeah, give me the old lady.
I'm rich. I'm rich now. I'm rich now. I ain't rich now, but I'm just saying I can afford them now. But back in the day, I wasn't getting no Concords until later when I got a job, and then I could my mom could help me out, then I could help out, and that's when I was able to get them Air Maxes. Yeah. But and a lot of mine look different. Like they're different styles, so it almost look like you wearing like a bunch of different pairs of shoes, but they all Air Max 90s. And then I'm on my Air Force Ones now.
Okay.
I'm loving Air Force Ones. Before Air Force Ones started to come back,
I've
been on my Air Force Ones. Well, like now the last couple of years, Air Force Ones have been a thing in hip hop again, because it stopped. But now it's like a thing. Yeah. And so I'm feeling that. It's like the down south Timberlands. Yeah. Hey, I know, right? Honorable mention. Well, that's everywhere because the Air Force Ones they're the Uptowns. They originally come out of Harlem. Right. Yeah. So like them joints is like Harlem, man. Harlem dudes is fresh. I'm gonna give it to the Harlem dude. Y'all fresh. Shout out to Jim Jones. Man, shout out to Mace. Shout out to Cameron. All of them. Jewels. All y'all fools. Y'all some fresh ass niggas. Murder Mace. All of them. So yeah, I'm on my Air Force Ones. Do I have any other ones that I'm feeling? I will go for some Air Max. I'll go for the ones every once in a while. I got a pair of them really expensive ones.
The Jordan ones? Oh, Air Max ones.
I don't really buy Jordans.
You don't really buy Jordans?
Actually, I don't own a pair of Jordans right now.
Really?
That's just like I just don't. It's too hype for me.
I agree.
I'm low key. Give me some
That's why I kind of ventured out. I love Pumas. I mean, yes, don't forget about the Pumas.
Oh, Pumas
I used to rock New Balance too.
New Balances, Saucony's.
Yeah. Saucony's, yeah. Like I mean, just
that's
some cool track shoes.
I got a pair of like Reebok Classics right now, all white, low top.
Okay.
I love them issues. I've been trying to get the classics of everything. I got, obviously I got some of the like Adidas joint shell toes.
Yeah.
Got some shell toes.
Yeah.
You gotta have a pair of them.
I
feel like
Dan Smiths and shit.
Outside of that, basically most of my shoes are Air Maxes.
Okay.
I love me some Air Maxes, man.
Yeah.
The shout out to Nike. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Nike.
Thank you for them TNs where I felt like I was Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Like they would everywhere I walked. They just looked at my shoes. Like I'm like,
like this.
It won't stop.
Ooh.
It won't stop. And when I went to the mall, I was like, "Yo, let me go get another jersey with the joint." I went and got me another Barry Sanders jersey because it kind of matched up real well with him. Dude, open up his trench coat. I'm telling you, literally trench coat, nigga, with some chains and watches in South Lake Mall. Was like, yo, bro. I'm like, damn, it's like that. Them days are over though. So many niggas got like sneakers now, every sneaker now. Those days are over. You can't have those moments anymore.
You can.
You can't.
It depends.
You can't. There's no way.
Nah.
Now that with Sneakerheads, they got everything. There is nothing that hasn't been seen.
Well, it depends on if you like Luda and your shoes match your car. Like there's a picture of him with his neon green Lamborghini, and I think his Jordans like literally matched.
You talking about that one where he got 3 cars?
I don't even know if it was 3 cars. All I know is that
one was terrible to me.
Was it terrible? Well, the one I saw was green. Like the shoes were green.
But it ain't like the sneakers going crazy. It's just the moment of the visuals. But like
the visual killed it.
His sneakers, you like, I got them shits right there. So many people got everything. They got everything as soon. They got the pre-release. There is no surprises in sneakers now.
Unless you get them custom.
Yeah, you can get them custom.
That's all. But nobody's caring about the custom as much.
Yes,
they do.
I'm not saying that people aren't doing them.
Yeah.
But like a lot of niggas in sneaker culture they like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm saying now this is how you surprise them.
Yeah.
When you get a pair of sneakers that cost $30,000.
Why?
That's the only way you can surprise shit. Yeah, that's the only way you can surprise.
The Marty McFlys, like
the Marty McFly. But those ain't even surprised really that much because people got them.
Yeah,
you get some
Fabulous.
crazy SBs.
Exactly.
You get some crazy SBs on them. You know what I mean? You got like, but like, yeah, man, it's hard to surprise dudes these days. Like I saw like Mayor. Mayor has like some of the largest Nike collection in the world. He's in New York. Great friends with Fat Joe. Fat Joe has a huge collection.
Uh-huh.
That nigga got everything. He literally seems like he got every shoe ever made in his crib. Like, it's like no surprise. Like, oh, you know, some of the guys like, I never seen them before, but now we got YouTube. Yep, we see them now.
Posting them. You know, a lot of stuff is not posted.
Yeah, a lot of they posting them now. Like, but now people, there's no like Fat Joe was talking about, like, he used to just go to like some spot and like in the middle of nowhere, like in Oklahoma, they got like some like, you know, release shit. They got some shit that's like, you know, that was on, that used to be out. They got it in a basement. They didn't think it was cool, and he could buy that shit up. He's like, now you can't do that shit. It's all gone. Like everybody got everything. Now some of these guys are just selling their shoes back
That
off.
is true.
Because it's not as like fun because like now they're trying to get unreleased stuff or stuff that, you know, and that's the only way to kind of surprise people. But now you got to spend too much money. Like I can't spend my $130 and surprise somebody these days.
No.
They're not looking at my shoes like they did then. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
We left out LeBron's.
Now you got, what about his shoes?
The Soldiers. I mean, some of them are dope though.
The dopest one is the ones that was based on the Dion's.
Them rose golds. Them pink ones was sick.
That's right. No, I think the other best ones was the ones the Miami joints.
Oh yeah,
to me those are the two top ones. That's my personal ones.
With the
the Dion ones and the ones
I'm over here looking at y'all like.
I mean, I don't know. Some people might in the comments, you know, they may.
But a lot of people everybody gonna have their own LeBron, but a lot of people don't like LeBron.
Get the new Jesus sandals.
Yeah,
they so bulky and like
they can be like.
But people love the Kobe's.
Get them U's.
I love Kobe's,
especially
like,
for
you can
playing.
do for running, for weightlifting. I mean, for agility.
They're like the perfect performance shoe.
It is the perfect performance, and its ankle support is incredible.
It's not like you out there. Like you can wear them shits, you can wear them out, but you can get down on the court with them.
If I need to,
and all that stuff.
You can run faster and jump higher.
Run faster and jump.
Them LeBrons be looking heavy as hell. Like they be looking like how LeBron look.
But they do support
KDs.
Oh, they do.
Jumping, like if you were doing drills.
The KDs are fly too.
Yeah.
But I don't do a lot of basketball shoes really.
Yeah.
Unless you count people who used to probably wear shell toes on the basketball court in like the early 80s.
Shell toes on the b-ball court. Damn.
Oh man. All right, y'all. Well, shit, man. It's been a great episode, man. It's been fun. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all coming out, man. I would love for y'all to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, follow us everywhere on WeLuvTrap on all social media. Yo, give me your social media there, Lashia.
It's Lady Boombox 2 X's. Lady Boombox Instagram.
All right, we'll make sure we post that. And myself, Ferg Moving Weight, we'll post it here. And Katie, you can find him at your nearest strip club.
Magic City. With the sandwich in hand.
Exactly. You can find him there. Y'all appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good day. We out. Peace. They calling me.